Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is August 16th, and it is Sunday. We're going to start with Wordle number 1884. Right? Let's pick a starting letter. Okay. We got F. Okay, hopefully something good. Oh, okay. Let's go to the F. I'm not going to say the F word, because, you know, y'all will think of something else. Okay, we've got Fairy. Fanny, which, in English, I'd say it's probably not going to be, but then again, they could do it. But fanny pack, like fatal, fatty, fauna, fleck. Oh, I kind of like fleck. Should I do that one? Fleck, like fleck of something. Okay, just to see. I do crash maybe or crust. Should I do that? I do like the crust. That works. Maybe scrap. Don't know. Just felt like trying it. Okay, we've got 4 letters. I should technically be able to figure it out by now, right? Okay, wait, hold on. Could it be something caps caps Caspa? Caspo C maybe. PA tax. Tax, no. Let's start with the S. What's the S gonna be? Oh wait, what about this word? Aspic. Isn't there some kind of food that's called aspic? I don't know what that is. Oh, it is! The heck is I mean it's like kind of like food in jello. I mean, like some kind of meal jello. Yeah, a clear, savory jelly as a fish or meat stock used as a garnish or to make a meat, fish, or vegetable mold. So yeah, it's a savory jelly. I've seen a picture of it. It's not nice. But look at that. One game win from this big 600. That's tomorrow. But I got a 3 guess solve finally after a couple of like mediocre 4s and then some not great 5s, right? So a 3. I mean, Scrap was really lucky. I was definitely contemplating like different kinds of words. I was thinking I could do crash, crush, crust. So I had a lot of options, and finally I was like, okay, wait, I'll do. I do want to do the S still, maybe some other letters instead, like another vowel. So I think I chose quite luckily here. Let's check. Capital. Today's answer was aspic. Uh, I mean, I feel like this. Not a lot of words are gonna. Not a lot of words. I mean, not a lot of people are going to know this word. So I'm wondering. But then again, I don't. I mean, would this be like a high high fail rate? Maybe, possibly. Could be. It could be a high fail rate. I don't know. Not sure, but maybe it's gettable. Maybe in the end they'll figure it out when they try a couple of options and then they've got nothing left. It'll still be okay, and then they won't really be at risk of losing the whole game. So it's possible. I don't know. All right. So we started with Sorry, I forgot to get fleck. Right. I should remember that fleck. Okay. Keep forgetting. C was good. Getting that early. 161. So really good start there. And then scrap was super lucky. I think that was the only word left. So yeah, look at that. Down to 1. That's it. There were unlikely words. Yeah, so they're gonna be that. So 161 down to 1. Very, very lucky. And the fact that I remember them because I was trying different kinds of words in my head, but I couldn't see at first where was the A gonna go. And of course the C. I mean, it could be at the front, but look, okay. And then S and P, and then trying to place that a while, and then right. So moving those things around, it just did help me. So it gave me an idea there. So really lucky guess. Oh, all right. I'm pretty sure that I've done this work before, so this must be brand new. Okay, yeah, it's brand new. Well, the other words was scrap. I can't remember if they did that. Scrap was 4 years ago. Okay, so they could reuse it. You never know. But all right, I got lucky. Let's move on to connections. All right, we are playing connections number 1162. Okay. Today's 16 words. Oh, on August 16th, too. Today's 16 words slash phrases. We have party, actor, handy, rant, upright, half step, player, wise, concert set agent, show, great, from, meander, and gig. I don't know what from meander means. Is it a title something? Must just look at just from? I mean, it can't be. Oh, okay. Don't know what that is. I know a Neanderthal. Okay, I don't know. We've also got like pianos, right? I think we've got upright piano, maybe. Could be a half piano. I'm not sure. Grand piano, grand concert piano, possibly. But I'm not too sure. Okay. Hold on. Great, awesome, great, wise. Hmm. Adjectives, right? Characteristics. A gig, a show, a concert. Um, a set. Performances. Music performance. Okay, that's the yellow, right? Pretty easy one. That means there's maybe not the concert piano. Okay, not right, but maybe upright, half, grand, and so party piano, step piano could be step piano. Okay. It's great. That's grand. That's a way of saying something. Upright could be like an upright citizen, right? Oh, maybe like I was gonna say what Neanderthal means from Neander. I don't know. Okay, probably not. Okay, okay. Okay. Record player, music player, music party, agent player. I don't know. The heck is for me? Party piano, wise piano, upright, maybe grand, perhaps step, or are these like family things like grandfather, stepfather, half sibling, great, like siblings wise. Try that. Family relationship modifiers. Oh my god. Okay, so that means I think that maybe the piano is a red herring. Okay, that could be. Um, yeah. Okay, upright, handy, random, wise. What the name Neanderthal means? Right. Oh no, descriptors for our human ancestors. But I was kind of close there. I mean, what the name means, but I mean, descriptors. But okay, maybe half a point. But holy crap. Okay, so that is party actor agent player. This would be the green. Oh, I just see a sort of like uh a person, a group kind of thing. I mean, I don't know how to say, it, but like like you have like third party, right? And then you've got how many actors are involved. Not like movie actors or film TV actors. It's more like the people, the participants in something. I don't know how to say it. Participant. That's it. Okay, green. Fat. Okay. It definitely looked a little bit scary at first. But okay, let's take a look at these one by one. Okay, the yellow music performance, that was pretty easy. Concert, gig, set, and show. But there was definitely a vibe of like musical element in there because I was thinking of the pianos, and I think that was a very good rainbow herring there with like you've got a baby grand, right? You got a grand piano. I believe upright piano is also one of them. Is that correct? Let me just check upright piano. I don't see a picture of it. Upright piano. Okay. Vertical. I mean, why is this called an upright piano? What I mean, as opposed to what? Like, is it? Are we talking about their sideways pianos? Well, why are they called upright pianos? I mean, aren't these all standing upright anyway? I mean, is that a reason why they call that? I'm sure there is. Yeah, what is an upright piano? Okay, I don't want that AI over upright piano. Maybe this one, understanding upright piano on the website, literally called Piano Malaysia. I have no idea if they're credible, but maybe we'll take a look. Okay, vertical pianos are most regularly known as upright pianos, are the most common found in homes. Uprights are popular because they're more compact and usually cost less than a grand piano, depending on the model, although some uprights can be more expensive than a grand. What are vertical upright pianos? The frame and strings of upright pianos vertical. Oh, it's the strings inside. Right, okay, because I was thinking like, well, aren't all pianos standing upright? I see. So it's more about the strings inside, isn't it? I guess so. The strings of that piano is vertical, positioned straight up. Okay, and the hammer is moved horizontally. Yeah, okay, I see. Supposed to be grand. Okay. And then we also had I'm thinking concert piano, is that a thing? It might be. There's a concert grand, so I don't want piano concerto, I want like an actual concert. There is a full size concert grand, so maybe that counts concerts. Maybe that could have been one of the Rainbow Herrings one. And then um half half piano? Okay. So they got a half concert grand piano, I guess close-ish enough, so maybe that was the one. There could be a step piano if well. Step. So I mean they've got whole sets, but they're not the piano, it's just part of the musical thing. So I think the more likely it's half upright concert and grand. I think that was the rainbow area. So concert grand, upright, and what's it called? Half, maybe. Alright, and then family relationship modifiers, so you've got grandfather, got great grandmother, half siblings, step siblings, stepfather, stepmother, right? Granddad, great aunt, to be sure. So how you can modify a relationship. We'll go to the breeding first. Participant, actor, agent, point play. That was pretty easy as well, but it took me a while to see that one. I was too hung up on these being of a different meaning. So like player, like a team player, actor, like a movie, TV actor, agent, like for the entertainment industry, and then party, like an event that you were in, a celebration. So I was not thinking of that else. So that one was definitely took me a while to get to the end, and then I saw the other meanings. So it took me a while to get there. Okay, so now we go to the interesting purple one, descriptors for our human ancestors in Neanderthal. So again, Neanderthal, Neanderthal. Okay, let's look at the etymology. Probably have that here. Okay, so we'll see Wikipedia again. As of all Wikipedia's information, take it with a grain of salt. There might be inaccuracies as but if we are to believe them, let's see etymology here. They're named after the Neander Valley. Does it still exist? Is it still called Neanderthal? I guess so. The Neander Valley in English is a small valley of the river Dussel, I guess, in the German state of North Rhine-Westphalia, located about 12 kilometers east of Dusseldorf. Ah, Dusseldorf. Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. Blah, 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 blah. The area can be famous for the discovery of Neanderthal 1, one of the first specimens of Homo neanderthalensis to be found. I see. I never knew that that's what it was. Oh, okay. It was named after a place. Pretty cool then. Okay. Okay, so of course they stand upright. That's the difference. Handy. Handy isn't like with tools. Is that why they're what's that handy mean? Handy. Oh, there's a third hand. On the other hand, okay, no, that maybe tools that way. They produce Mysterian stone tools and blah blah blah. So maybe that's what they mean by handy. Like you work with your hands, use tools and stuff. Wise, they're super smart. They're known to be wise. I guess. I mean, to be fair, do we not consider all our ancestors as wise because they know more than us and they've been around for longer? Is that not the case? But okay, but maybe there's more to it that I'm not really knowing about. But that's basically it. So, yeah, I guess this should have been the dead giveaway from Neander. Like, what else could it be but Neanderthal? But I just wondered that maybe there's something else about it. That's why I was like, I don't know. So, it took me a while to see that one as well until I got a few of that over. I'm so glad I did not lock in for the piano one. I almost did. So close. So thankfully, I did see that. Oh, and of course, tomorrow is also our 600th, well, my 600th connections game on this account. So looking forward to that and seeing if we get a good one. But yeah, today's one was pretty interesting. I'm thinking about difficulty wise. I think this is not that easy actually. I think this is like a 3 or 4 in my opinion. This does not seem super easy. Until you get some stuff out of the way, then maybe you're safe. But I would say it's not the easiest. So I'm gonna say 3 or 4. All right, let's go on to today's bonus game. We are playing Gauntletle. It is hard to say. I think this is similar to like what's that other one? Hurdle or something. I think it's similar to that. Well, let's look at the rules. Okay, so guess the 5 words in the given number of tries. After each guess, the tiles will be colored to indicate how close to the target word your guess was. For example, in noisy, green, if that's the word, green indicates, okay, well, that's what you're guessing. Green is N is the correct spot. Yeah, yellow indicates U is in the word, but in another position. Gray indicates the P is not in the word at all. After the first word, you'll be seated with the previous word as your starting guess. On the final word, you'll be seated with the previous 4 words as starting guesses. Optionally, this final board can be played in adversarial mode. See below. If you give up, you can hit the red X and re-ask for your decision. Okay. The game can be optionally played in adversarial mode with 3 levels of difficulty, which makes the final board in which words are available for guessing. Means This mode means that the answer for the final vote will be changed based upon your guess to the worst remaining possible option. The way to win an adversary game is to make a guess that makes all the remaining answers equally likely. Okay, this sounds a lot. I don't understand that, so I'm just gonna play the regular. Okay, no special modes. Just do that. So I do like strip. So should we do strip or crane? Let's try strip. Okay. Okay, big fat nothing. I'm not gonna do crane then. In that case, I could do perhaps cheat or clean or something like that. Clean. Okay, C is right. N somewhere. Hotch. Oh, there's an H. Okay. Something. N. Okay. Oh. Interesting. What's that N gonna be? And here? Sorry, no. It can't be China, right? Chunk. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. 4. Oof. Rough. Okay, so chunk shows us nothing. Well, we know it's gray in the next word. Okay. I could do strip then. Sorry. S is there. Don't know if the rest. Okay. Salve. There's a salvo. Salve. Try that. Okay, there's an E. What is this? Stewer. Sewed. CD. Try that. Oh, nice. Okay, another 4. Then we've got wine green and then D out of place. Could be Dow. No, could be Dow. Dowry. Nice one. Right. No? First, DU. Dummy. Daily, maybe. Nope. But there's a D-I. Something. Dippy. Diggy. Dizzy. Yes. 4. I keep getting 4s. Okay. Dizzy. I in yellow. Don't know where it's going to be. Inset. Is that a thing? It's a word. Yep. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, maybe that's an N blank. Maybe I. Maybe NAI. Nope. NOI. Noich. Nope. Or Axion. That's a word? Axion. I'm not sure. Okay. So the I can only be here. I-N and A something. Blank. Oh, okay, so it would be an A-I-N word. Blank A-I-N. Okay, maybe. So you could have like grain, plane, chain. Okay, probably need an eval. Chain, plane, grain. Alright. Maybe does pouch work as an eval? Maybe. C, okay. But not chain. Huh. Plane? Oh. A-I-N. Brain. What's that? No idea. Or A-C-I-N? Akin? Racin? Basin? The hell? What am I looking for? The I is definitely at the end. Okay, sorry, no. The I is definitely at the end. Oh, the cabin! Yeah. That works. Ah, finally have 5. Ooh, that was close. Okay. So now with the last word, I've got the 4 previous words. Okay. Chunk, CD, dizzy, and cabin. Okay. E, and then the N is somewhere. It's not at the end. The NEA, something. Maybe. Or like that. Could be. Renal. Let's try that. Or penal. Yeah, possible. Oh, I got it! It's just lucky. Nice. Okay. Hold on. Possible answers. Can you see that? I cannot. Hold on. Maybe if I zoom out a little bit. Oh, there we go. Possible answers. Penal and renal. So there was really only 2 possible answers. Penal and renal. I just got lucky, 50-50 there. Woo, lucky. Okay, so this is a little bit scary. In comparison, it is quite similar. I think it's pretty much about the same as Hurdle, except for that this one has an adversarial mode, which I'm not gonna go. I think it's gonna be too hard for me to play that one, but I like the idea. Oh, it's actually created by the Asylum and Ranks. Oh, I had no idea. Oh, cool. Ranks made this one. Very cool. I had no idea. Gauntletle. Very nice. Okay. So yeah, very cool game. It really reminds me of Wordle for sure. But it has the adversarial mode, which I think is going to be an extra challenge. But I'm not up for the challenge, so I'm going to leave it there. You can give that a try yourself. I'm going to put the link in the description. All right. Okay. This is pretty cool though. But the graphics definitely Wordle was better graphics. But this one is nice that it has more modes you can play with. But yeah, there we go. Lucky. Okay. I mean, decent. I think to get 4. I mean, I think that's okay. Sometimes it's just your luck, right? It's just your luck. Alright, let's take a look at the comments from yesterday's video. Edward, you did Tread, Scion, Hole, and Loose. Okay, you're back to Scion. Nice. I think you did well with Hole there. When trying to think of an eval to cover all the blank OOSE and blank OUSE words, plus the unseen posse and Mosey. Oh yeah, Mosey. It sure seemed like there would be more than 7. So I just threw in something that tested for the first few I saw. Yeah, might as well, right? Fortunately, my loose play didn't louse things up. Yeah, you did alright there. There's difficulty 2 out of 5. You thought that the yellow and green were interchangeable, but the stats don't lie. 60% entered the yellow exhausted connection first, as opposed to 14% for the green segments connection. Oh, I can't believe it. I thought they felt kind of similar to me, but yeah, okay. I can't find the stats. That's what people are doing, right? Okay. My brain wanted to put them in the correct order, but my fingers had a different idea. Oh, your fingers thinking too fast, right? Yeah, hard to believe that I could lose focus right in the middle of a game. I roll emoji. Yeah. Highly unusual to have 2 word connections in the same puzzle. That's what I was thinking too, but those were pretty easy. I agree. When there are outlier words like today's chamomile or beanstalk, they're much easier to see than a typical fill in the blank. Exactly. Some of them are just a little bit way more obvious, you know? Yeah, the rainbow herring was beat, hightail, hot foot, and leg. Oh, so like to run away, to flee. Okay, okay. It was hardly a runaway success of fooling people, but 10% did try. Okay. Vexel, white flag, white flag, white flag emoji is the only appropriate response. Even before I saw the color palette provided, I was thinking it was predominantly something like this color blue. Not even close, I see. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of thinking that as well. But as I said, I'm pretty sure I was mixing it up with St. Lucia flag, which I know is a lot of light blue. Bermuda, I think, okay, let's just do a quick check. I think Bermuda has a lot of blue as well. So is it the Bermuda flag? I can't remember. How do you say Bermuda? Bermuda flag? No, wait, what am I thinking of? No, what country is it? It's not Bermuda? Country? Country? Right. Okay, that's the one. Okay. Where's the flag? Or am I thinking of Barbados? Wait. It's British Island territory. Okay, so what's the flag? No. Oh, so maybe I'm thinking about. Am I thinking about Barbados? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Hold on a second. Let's go back to the island flags. Another one. Oh, hold on. Caribbean ones. Oh, I'm really thinking of like Bahamas. I think. Damn it! I kept saying Bermuda. Damn. Sorry about that. I meant like the Bahamas. Like I was thinking of blue like that, or Barbados. I think my brain was thinking of that when St. Kitts and Nevis is quite different. Actually. Okay, so my bad. There. Yeah. You said I checked all the thoughts of the world. I can't even come up with a certain excuse for what I was picturing. Now, maybe if they wanted Japan, exactly, Japan would be amazing. But I think they know that's too easy. They're never going to go. I think their pool of flags that they've selected are definitely those that are already of a more challenging nature. They're not going to go with those gimmies. You know what I mean? So I think we should not expect that. Yeah. Glacier Beast here. Slant, Pulse, and Loose. I think Pulse is a good second guess. Wordle calculator revealed that Louse second as your second guess would have both singled out all matchup possibilities while allowing the 2. Whoa, unfortunate correction. It came up in 2024. Oh, so they did last. Pulse could have left a coin toss between Loser and Lexus, thus leading to the ultimate Wordleverse dilemma. Guess an old answer or one outside the original list. I feel like Lexus, Lexis, is gonna be, being as it was already outside the original list. I don't think they're gonna use it. I don't think so. But well, yeah, you know. I also didn't think Aspect would be in there, but it is. So maybe Lexus has a chance. Speaking of being lousy, well done on not falling into the lost decompression trap I like me last August. Because exactly, I mean, like you said, I mean, yeah, I've heard of like, well, yes, you're right, compression, like in terms of like images and files and things like that. But lossy, oh yeah. So I guess it's possible they could do it. Less, or how is it? Less, LOESS, isn't on the original answer list either, but it 100% sounds like something they get their dirty hands on. I see what you did there. So yeah, they could absolutely do that. But I'm gonna be pissed if one day they do this word and I forget it and I'm like, what the heck word have I looking for? I'm gonna be so mad. I don't know if I can remember it. Okay. Average 3.6, still 2%. The potential trap factor is goose, loose, moose, and noose. Like, kind of scary combination, except for the moose, which I think is the least scary thing of all four of those. Yeah. There's 3 original answers with the EO pairing, rodeo, cameo, and video, all used with the latter two spaced only 2 days apart. Ah, right. You see, the thing was, I forgot that you could also do EO at the end. I was thinking more of like 5 letter words with EO in the middle, which is I think peony and geo. And I think that's it. Yeah, but the one EO in the ends, yeah, that's true. I totally forgot about those, so thank you for letting me know about that. Alright. Vexel from Clara, you did 8%. I think we were about the same actually. It's a good game, but we got one of the hardest ones today. Is that so? I don't know what that is. I have no idea, but I just know I struggled. You got right. At least that there's a diagonal. You said you got right that at least there's a diagonal line and 2 stars. But I couldn't remember the colors. Wait, I think that's really good that you remember the diagonal line and 2 stars. I didn't. I totally misremember. I did not even think that it would be like a diagonal line. I was thinking it was more of like a cross shape or vertical segments like that, kind of like a Germany flag situation. I was thinking more like that, or maybe just no lines at all, just a sort of picture of a nature in the middle, like a tree or an island or a sun or something like that. I thought maybe something like that, a feature in the middle. Just kind of wrong, but I mean, I kind of got the stars a little bit, just a little bit, but that was it. Maybe if I knew more about like flag design in the first place, I could sort of, smart, like, uh, educated guessing, right? I think I might have been able to, but I'm not educated in those things. So, oh well, I'll leave a link to Gauntletle in the description where you try it yourself. Let me know if for today's Wordle and Connections too. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.